Hello, we're live. I love that we both stare
I
at
know,
the
we're
screen.
like waiting,
Are
like
we live? Are we
intensely.
live? The wheel is going around. Are we live? Hello and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
It is the day
Isn't it
before
one of your
Thanksgiving.
favorite holidays though? I love
Absolutely.
Thanksgiving.
Halloween, if you couldn't tell from my Vegas Vicky experience this
You
year,
were
definitely.
amazing
Thank
as
you.
Vegas Vicky.
I mean, I don't know why I didn't win. I think I know why I didn't win, but we'll talk about that later.
That's all
But
right.
no, we had a good time doing that. But yeah, Thanksgiving is absolutely one of my favorite holidays.
Yeah.
We wanted to come and go live for you today to be able to kind of answer some questions for you before the holidays kick in. We know a lot of you are going to be spending time around the table with family. And one of the things that comes up very often is the real estate market when it comes to round the table conversation. Politics, which you should definitely stay away from this
Don't go there.
Thanksgiving.
Don't go there. Just stay away.
The real estate market, what's going on with your job? What are you doing with your life? And when are you going to have kids? Are usually like the 5 things that come up when people are
That's true. I didn't think about that.
I'm very analytical. Like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So we wanted to just give you a chance to ask us some questions, say hello back, and just check in with us. And thought we could start this off with talking about what we are grateful for today or this year or in general. What are you grateful for?
I'm
putting you on the spot.
I know I'm grateful for a lot of things. The top on my list this year is my family. Like I don't usually talk about my husband too much, but he just had like a heart attack.
Yeah, you've been through it. You've been through a lot.
So I've learned to be very grateful. Yeah,
you and your family have been through quite a bit, and you guys had some stuff going on with your dog, and just like you just have had.
Don't make me
cry.
I know
repeated yucky stuff. So you're grateful for your family.
Yeah.
I am grateful for my family and my friends. I've had, a whirlwind of a couple of years in my life too. And this is like the first Thanksgiving that I'm kind of just, I feel so light. I feel so airy. I feel so grateful. I've just been looking back this last year and realized that I really have true friends in my life, you being one of them, and people who are really here.
To find them, right?
Thick and thin, man, thick and thin. I'm so grateful for my friends and my support system and of course, my beautiful family. And this holiday is going to be an interesting one for me, but again, I'm here, I'm alive, I'm happy. You're happy. We're doing it. We're doing it. And we're here and we're doing it with you. So, and we live in Las Vegas. I'm super grateful for that, actually. Really, really grateful.
You have to be grateful for Las. I mean, I don't know. I always say stupid like energy things.
Let's talk about energy.
You have to be grateful for Las Vegas because it gives. Like she's always
she
giving.
Just keeps on.
She's
giving.
Always giving.
You know what? She's the gift that keeps on giving the whole year.
She never stops, never sleeps.
If anybody knows the movie quote that I just spit out there, please comment below and let us know. But she does keep on giving the whole year. So we're going to jump right into it. If you have questions about anything related to living in Vegas, things that are happening this year, loans, real estate, why she's so beautiful, where she got that shirt, you name it, we'll answer it. And we'll just hop right into it. Let's see who's on here. Looks like we've got some people joining us already. If you're joining us late and you're not going to be watching us live, do not stress. Please take a look at those comments and comment as well. We'll always try to reach back in and answer your questions and stuff. The other thing I'm actually grateful for while we're waiting for people to give us some questions is I'm really grateful for a little bit of the shift that we're feeling in the market right now.
I am too. It just feels good.
Yes. I mean,
it feels good.
We started January. We knew this year was going to be weird, right? Because we knew we had the moratorium on evictions. We knew there was going to be a little bit of a limited inventory when it came to that. But I'll be honest, I did not anticipate what happened this year at all. I don't know if I had a blind spot. I just don't know.
I mean,
honestly,
I don't think anybody could have anticipated that. That was like a once in a lifetime type of year. Like, the only way you can anticipate things is what history is going through.
Right. And this is there's no history to say this.
Yeah. This is a first time happening kind of thing.
Yeah. So I did not expect like March for our clients who were like, I'm in January. I want to buy this year. We're going to wait till the summer. And I'm saying, sure, no problem. We'll see you this summer. And then March hits and I'm like, I don't even know if they're going to be able to get into a house. Oh my gosh. I hope you have an extra 30 grand in your pocket to pay above what the house is worth. And it just got really
and the builder delays, all the builder delays.
Oh, and all of the supply chain demands. I did not anticipate any of that. So definitely,
there's a lot of stuff this
oh my God, you're making me sad now. But so as of March,
we made January, we should be happy.
Yeah, in January we were on a growth, man. We were excited. People were loving Vegas. People were moving here left and right. And then we came to a bit of a grinding halt in March, April. We're on March, April, May. We really started to see inventory become a real issue. The restriction of that, and then your awesome loans, but the rates being lowered and lowered and lowered. It just kept like those two things were not dancing together very well.
They weren't.
And it really created a bit of a conundrum for our clients. You know, a lot of people who just were first-time home buyers or people who were just trying to fulfill that dream for the first time ever, or who only had enough for their home in the bank. those people were really kind of put to the side. And we saw, I mean, I would tell you probably 30 to 40 clients said, whoa, we're going to wait and see what happens with the market.
I know that's what's so nice about it right now is that we can see first-time home buyers get into houses. It's a beautiful thing. I haven't seen overappraised value in a little bit right now.
Yeah, and that's something that I wanted to just make sure. So when, whether you're watching the news nationally or you're still stuck thinking there's a crash coming, or you're thinking that it's just like it was 6 months ago, it's not. I'm not going to say it won't shift back to that maybe early next year or in the fall of next or summer or fall of next year. But right in this moment, like we said last month, and even a little while before that, we feel the shift. We've been watching it coming from afar, right?
Yeah, I think we started feeling it in like September. I remember us talking, saying, the winds are changing a little bit. Yeah. And right now, I keep telling people, like, as they call me, I'm like, hey, like in the spring, we don't know what it's going to turn into. Yeah. Because the spring is always the buying season. Yes. But right now, I'm not seeing people having to pay over appraised value like they were before. So something I was talking to somebody about. So yesterday we had an awesome pie party that we do every year for our joint clients, where we give away free pies and we get to meet you guys in person. It was really, really fun. And we were talking to a few people, and one person said, man, I'm so glad that I bought when I did, because I see the market going down. And I said, market's not going down. It's just slowing down. Yeah. So there's a really big difference between slowing down and correcting and letting the speed of the market and how things really operate internally in the market get back to normal versus going down. I'm not seeing more crazy prices obviously have to be brought to a reality.
Absolutely. But there's no appraisals coming in low. There's nobody saying that the houses are not worth what they are. None of that's happening. What's happening now is we're not seeing as many offers on the homes that are out there on the market. We are seeing some sellers still, I think, be misled by their realtors, possibly by listing their home for way over what it's worth, expecting to just get a cash buyer and they're fine. And now they're having to correct by lowering the price to bring it down to what it was worth to begin with. But really, even what it's worth to begin with is what people have been paying this last year. So a lot of our buyers have gotten a lot of equity in their home already, which is beautiful. And it's sticking, at least at this point. And I don't see it going down. But we are just seeing it slow. And I'm so grateful for that, because it's just, to your point, we've got buyers who, pulled back last spring, and whom I would really encourage to reach back out to us if you were on that list of maybe being able to buy this year. It is still very possible to buy a house in Vegas. We are not seeing people being crazy and outbidding each other. We're seeing a lot of homes go for what they're listed for, as long as they're listed at the right price. Yeah. How are you seeing it when it comes to lending?
And the holidays too. Yeah. Well, the holidays, it seems like you always have this bit of there's a little bit of a lull.
We always tell you buy in the low season, right?
Like, if you're not following the crowd, then you can get that, the house that you've been looking for without having to pay extra for it.
No sheeple allowed. We're not going to be sheep. We want you to be the wolf.
We
okay?
did do a video on that.
I feel so bad saying that, but it's true. We want you guys to know that we're really feeling the shift. We were anticipating the shift. We announced the shift, and now we're feeling the shift.
We are feeling it.
The winter is here. Winter is coming, and it has now arrived. Yeah. So the good news is with that, what that means for you if you're looking to move here, or if you already live in Vegas and you're thinking about buying, is rates are still great. We definitely are going to start seeing them tick up, as you promised. And we have a little,
lately,
right?
They've been talking about inflation. I know I throw these things out all the time, but they've been talking about inflation a lot. There's some things that came out today too, but so I've been seeing shifts going upwards in the rates, but they're still
incredible
in
rates.
A very good place. We're still in COVID rates. Like, they haven't gone beyond where they were before COVID.
I almost feel like if someone was looking to invest here or move here, or who's looking to buy finally, as long as you have a little bit of patience, I think now is probably a prime opportunity to buy.
I think so too.
And let me just be real for you naysayers who like to comment on my videos and say that we're just trying to push you into houses. If you've watched any of our videos, if you've ever seen anything, we always say we don't care.
Like that out there?
Yeah, there's all kinds of trolls all over the internet. Please, they send me naughty photos. They propose to me all the time because why wouldn't you? And then they also try to talk smack. The reality is that's not what we're trying to do. We just want to make sure that we're giving you up to the minute information, because it is really about striking while the iron is hot, and it's heating up right now in terms of opportunity for you. It's not heating up.
Right now is not as many people, and rates are still good.
Yeah, we still have a little bit of an inventory crisis, but that's not as big of a deal because, people are correcting their prices. It's getting a little bit more manageable. But during the holidays, nobody else wants to move. So why don't you be the one who does it?
So shop for your house.
Shop for a house during the holidays. We don't care if you buy ever. We just want you to know that we care about you having the up-to-minute information so you can make a decision that's right for you. Yeah. I want to talk about a couple of our clients that we met yesterday.
Oh, let's do it. It was such an amazing day yesterday. I mean,
beautiful
it really was.
Day, one of my favorite days of the year.
Like, we were talking about gratitude. Like, Some people just remind me why I do what I do.
Yep.
Like that you're able to talk to. Is that what happened to you too?
Yes. When we have an opportunity to put faces to the names, you don't get to meet half of our clients.
I don't. Most everybody. I mean, you guys will see it. You know, everything's done. We talk on the phone, and everything's done over internet. So it's such a pleasure.
Yeah, I have the opportunity to see people for the most part in person. But even in this last year, I've built such a beautiful team. I don't get to meet a lot of our clients until the very end or till of our events. And we had at least 3 people come up to us yesterday at this event where we had about 100 people show up to. And they said if it weren't for our videos, they would never have thought that they could own a home. If it weren't for our videos, they would have never thought to move to Las Vegas.
I feel like tearing up right now.
I know.
I just had like chills go up me.
And, you know, they said
so much that
they never thought Vegas offered anything other than just the strip. So it's working is what I want to say. And I want to gratefully say thank you to you,
you too.
for being my partner.
This is your amazing idea. Like this is your, I met you, I was thinking about that. I met you 4 years ago right now, right? Or has it been 5 years ago?
4.5. Yeah.
But right around this time, right? And you had this grand idea, and this is putting in reality right now.
So what? Thank you.
Like you were able to see yesterday what your grand idea is doing to people, changing
my favorite thing. And the reason it's my favorite thing is not because it makes me feel great. I mean, that's nice, right? It's because we're really doing the job and the work that I believe is anybody who's in our role in this industry's job to do, right? We are being honest and truthful. We are bringing you up to the minute as much as we can information. We are humbly saying, whether you work with us or not, we don't care. Please just utilize our services and our knowledge to know that you're making the right decision. And I mean, and then I get to talk about my city all the time, which is my favorite and most amazing part of my job. I love Las Vegas. Shut up. Okay. So with that being said, you know, this is more just us saying thank you to you for watching. Thank you to just being a part of our community. Even if you don't live here yet, if you're watching this video, you're a part of our community, and we love you and we're so grateful. And we want to keep seeing this trend. We want to see more of you transform your lives by becoming an investor in your own future. We want to see more of you transform your lives by moving to our amazing city. And if you already live here, we want to give you the keys to the city and really show you how to make it work for you. And honestly, at the end of the day, we just want to keep doing this and speaking to as many new people as possible, because home is possible, and it's possible through just believing it and doing the work that it takes to get there. And we're here to help you get there. So I'm off my soapbox.
You said that perfectly.
All right. I'm going to scooch down and I'm going to read some of these awesome comments. And then again, if you have questions or you just want to say anything, tell us what you're thankful for. Put it in the comments. We'll read it out loud.
I love all the happy Thanksgivings too.
I know. I'm ready for some. I don't really eat a lot of turkey on Thanksgiving. But I'm definitely ready for all the sides.
The food, but I love the feeling right now. Like everybody, you walk in the elevator and everybody's happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And, you know, on the street, I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? I love the feeling.
Holidays in Vegas. I'm sorry, but Rockefeller Center's got nothing on us.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry. No,
really, they don't.
Nobody does holidays like Las Vegas does. It's amazing. So Ron the Future. Hey, Ron, I know I owe you a DM back on Instagram, so I promise I'll get to you soon. Happy Thanksgiving.
We love your support, Ron.
We love you. Jeffrey, hello. Lacey and Amber. Peter says, ciao, Beliza. Ciao, I'm horrible.
You're saying
ciao, bellissima. I have no idea. I'm going to pretend. Neil says hello. Hi, everybody in the chat. Happy Thanksgiving. Robin says happy Thanksgiving. Clevon says any listings in the Martin. Yeah, I think there are actually some listings in the Martin. The Martin is a really cool high-rise condo right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. It kind of is behind it, so you overlook the city from there. And the Martin's it's pretty cool.
I don't even know where that is. I'm trying to think.
It's right by the Panorama Towers over there.
It's by Panorama. Okay.
Yeah.
So on the other side of the I-15.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So yeah, if you're looking at high rises, we do high rises as well. Our team focuses on anything and everything related to real estate, including commercial real estate, which I can talk about in another video. So if you're thinking about moving your business here, let us know and we'll help you with that as well. But good question. The Martin is dope. High-rise condos are awesome. Neil says, which part of Vegas would be a good place to invest in an apartment? So I don't know that we sell apartments, but in a condo, which is basically an apartment. I mean, let's just be real. Gosh, anywhere would be great. I would say North Las Vegas is probably where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. What would you say?
Yeah, I mean, you look at that stuff more than I do, but I always think northwest.
Yeah,
you know,
North Las Vegas or Northwest Las Vegas, I think is great. That's like the newest kind of most hopping kind of up and coming area, and it's really because there's more land out there to be built on.
You know, there's another good. I don't know if there's a lot of condos over there, but right by where the Raiders practice stadium is,
yes.
that area seems.
Really good too. That's in Henderson. Yeah. It's West Henderson is what we call that. That's right by Inspirada, and
everything's so new there.
It's brand new, and they're actually going to be building a ton of new residential, including condos as well as just single family homes over in that area. So if you're looking at Vegas, look up the Raiders practice facility.
It is a nice area.
It's beautiful. And if you look at it on the aerial, it's all desert around there. give it 2 years. I'm telling you.
But I heard there's a new, like, what we're downtown Summerlin. I heard there's a new one of those. Oh, see, yeah, I think that area is probably.
So it's going to be shopping. It's going to be just like downtown Summerlin. It's going to have residential all around it. It's going to be just another pocket of the city that you can go to enjoy shopping, food, amazingness, entertainment, all of it. So we've talked about this in a lot of our videos. The city is set up in like quadrants, right? So we've got Summerlin has their own hubs of shopping and all the creature comforts. Northwest, same thing. North Las Vegas, same thing. Henderson, multiple because it's pretty big. And then now Southwest. So you're never going to have a hard time finding shopping, basically a place to live as well as like food in like Las every Vegas. Kind you're basically going to be set. So
and if you're missing something, you just drive to the Strip and you can find everything there,
right? So okay, you just call me and I'll tell you where to go for the night.
That's true. Call Lacey.
Really good question. Let's see here, which part of okay, so yeah, investing, I say Northwest and North is a great idea. They're not ready for you to invest when it comes to the South area of West Henderson, but and the prices will probably be a little higher, but definitely
so place. They are just starting to build.
Yeah, I think they're just breaking ground on a lot of that
and stuff out there.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Sai says, Happy Thanksgiving. Please do me a favor. Daughter Chloe and Carly do not believe in live chat. Can both of you tell them Happy Thanksgiving? Carly and Chloe, Sai's, I think it's daughters. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We love you. I don't know if you live in Vegas, but if you're coming to Vegas, we would love to say hello. And you better start believing in live chat because this is what makes the world go around these days, right?
Isn't it so fun?
It's so much fun. Sai, thank you so much. Let's see. Michael Markowitz. Hello, Mike. Good to see you. He's part of our team. He says, Happy Thanksgiving, Chloe and Carly as well. So, see,
look at that. You're getting it from everybody.
I love it. Chelsea says, Happy Thanksgiving. Any advice for someone planning on relocating to Nevada from Hawaii? Chelsea.
Oh, yes, Chelsea.
Chelsea. I need you to do me a big favor and go to the description of this video or even my most recent video, or you can just search Xpand, Xpand, Realty. We have a new channel that we just launched with my broker, Randy Hatada, who is from Hawaii. Hello. And he is, did I just lose my earring? No, I'm sorry.
You got it.
He is amazing. He's a Ninth Islander now, of course, but he is Mr. Hawaii. He knows anything and everything there is about what that transition looks like. And what I love is we're producing videos exactly for people like you who want to possibly relocate.
I didn't even know that. Good question.
So in the description, if you go all the way down, and for those of you that are watching, you all should also please subscribe because it's not just going to be a Hawaii-driven channel. It's going to be very much other things about moving to Vegas from other parts of the country. But Randy's going to kind of be the star. I'm going to make some guest appearances, and we're going to bring in some other amazing people from our awesome brokerage.
Perfect.
But girlfriend, we just put out a video about some things that you need to know if you're moving from Hawaii to Las Vegas. So go and check that out right away. We also put some video up about why people are moving from California to Las Vegas and some real detailed information on there. So thank you for mentioning that. We love you. We love Hawaii. And I'm hoping.
We love bringing Hawaiians to their Ninth Island.
I'm hoping I can go visit soon. They've got really cheap flights from Las Vegas. Did you know that? And direct flights now too.
Oh.
Southwest, baby.
That sounds like a trip to me.
I mean, maybe I think we're going to be taking a trip next summer actually with our team. Really good question. Thank you for bringing that up.
To Hawaii?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if my broker's from Hawaii, he's got to have some hookups in Hawaii.
Oh,
am I right? Yeah, we need some time on the beach. Okay, so let's see here. Chelsea, great question, by the way. Rodney says, love y'all. Can't talk today. So happy to meet you in person yesterday. Thank you for everything and getting me to our city. Rodney.
It was a pleasure.
We love you. We had a blast chatting with you. You're a doll. And along with everybody else who's watching who was there, thank you for coming out yesterday. If you buy a house from us, you will also be invited to all kinds of events throughout the year. That's one of the best things that we do. And now that COVID is
I'm so glad because this is the first one we've done for a little bit, and it felt so
a long
good
time.
to
Yeah,
see everybody.
It's been almost 2 years since we've done an event.
Yeah,
I hate it. The events are my favorite. So quarterly, if you're part of our circle, if you live in Vegas, and if you are a client of ours, we do awesome events, and we also do events for the public as well. So follow us on all the social medias. You'll be in the loop when we post about it. I love it. I love you, Rodney. He was awesome yesterday. Ron says, I'm grateful to survive through COVID and living here in Vegas. Ron, thank you for being grateful for Las Vegas, and we're grateful that you survived through COVID as well. Clevon says, thank you guys. Been following you for a while now, and the Martin is on my list. You're welcome, and we're happy to hear that. Let us know.
Exciting.
Alexandra says, and a new strip club, LOL. I don't know what that means, but is there a new strip club hitting Las Vegas?
I didn't know about that one.
If there's new strip clubs, let me know. Let's go open the doors and see what that's all about. I'll go check it out with you guys.
In your Vegas Vicky outfits.
You know, I'll roll through like, hey y'all. That sounds too much like Paula Dean. I don't want to be Paula Dean. I need to figure out Vegas Vicky's real voice because I'm going to be doing some videos as Vegas Vicky. Did I tell you that?
You look adorable. I mean, you look perfect as Vegas Vicky.
Because I am.
And
Vegas
with
Vicky.
the neon outfit. I mean, you have to do videos.
Shout out to Joanna Garcia, one of our amazing realtors and also my future sister-in-law. She pulled that freaking outfit off in 4.5 days. Okay.
That's
she was
crazy.
Legit. She's amazing.
Joe, you're talented.
I love you so much. Okay, let's see. And she speaks Spanish. So if you know anybody who's buying a house who speaks Spanish, you can come to our team. She will take care of you up, down, left, and right. Okay. Let's see. Cleavon says, happy Thanksgiving. Neil says, thank you very much for answering my question. Best part, M&M says, best part of North Vegas for a family to move. North Vegas has some really cool spots. So I would say, depends on the size of your family, depends on the age of your kids, but really North Las Vegas is really family friendly. Wouldn't you agree? You've got your family lives in North Las Vegas, don't they? Or
no,
Northwest?
But I did there at one point. I mean, I like Aliente.
Oh, I love it. Aliente is amazing.
Yeah.
And if you have a big family, there's a lot of homes in Aliente that are, a lot of military families live out there actually because of the fact that
there is a lot of military.
It's close to Annelis, which is great, but also they have big homes. Like I had a client who had a 6-bedroom house that I sold for them in a gated community, gorgeous house. And I was like, where did this come from? Like, I didn't even know this neighborhood existed. So if you have a bigger family, North Las Vegas is a really awesome. Aliante's got some good spots for you. Tule Springs is a brand new community.
Is Tule Springs in North Las Vegas?
Yeah. It's
I
off
thought
of,
that was
Revere.
like Northwest.
Well,
I love Tule Springs.
Well, Tule Springs, the actual fossil, whatever, is the park is Northwest, but the neighborhood called Tule Springs is North Las Vegas. Okay. Yeah. And so love it. It's off of Revere and 215.
Okay.
Beautiful. So yeah, Tule Springs is another one. Big thing for you guys to know is if you're looking at new homes, like new homes communities, you want to work with our team because we are actually tied into every single new homes builder here in Las Vegas. We're experts on the new homes thing. We are in tune every week with what's selling, what's not, who has inventory, who doesn't. We got you in a big way. So let us know. We'd be happy to help you. And please don't go to a new home builder without us.
Well, just remember, if you like,
just don't fill out any paperwork.
Well, you have to have an advocate. Anybody that works at the new home builder works for them.
Yeah.
This is your advocate.
Yes.
To help you with the contract and everything else that could be trying to,
So true. And that's the thing is we know that people like on like a Sunday to go browse through new model homes and we love that. But if you go, don't fill out any paperwork. Make sure that you bring us with you when they want to talk to somebody. Okay. Yeah. Don't even ask questions. Let us come with you. Okay. That's just me trying to protect you guys. That's all. All right. Kaiser says, do you deal with the commercial properties? And if so, how's commercial property market? Yes, we absolutely do commercial. I'm very grateful that we do. We have an agent on who collaborates with our team, who handles commercial. I'm learning a little bit more about it. I've been super residential focused for a long time. But yeah, we do a lot of commercial, actually, a lot referred out by our team to this other person who works alongside our team.
Yeah, a lot of people are looking to move their businesses here. So that's a good thing to get involved in.
And the market is pretty close to what the market's been when it comes to residential. It's been hot. It's been hot. It's been hot. So if you're looking at commercial, something to keep in mind is if most of the commercial properties that are available are not even listed, right? They're pocket listings. A lot of these agents just know what's available and they've got their contacts that they'll call when it's time for, hey, do you have somebody that wants to buy this, that, or the other? So working with an agent's very important with commercial. Yeah, it's very much pocketed, most of it. And the only time something's going to be marketed is if they're trying to get rid of it or if it's just what the seller wants to do. So yeah, we do commercial leases. We also do just commercial sales. So I've never done any myself. I'll be very open, but we have a very smart, very, very talented agent who we've partnered with to do that. So let us know and we'd be happy to help you. Lots of people moving their small businesses here. Even if you just need a small lease, we'll help you.
With the tax breaks and everything. Yeah.
Yes, it does.
It does make sense.
Good question. Chelsea says, thank you so much. Official Papa Bear videos, relocating back to Vegas from Salem, Oregon. Can't wait.
Yeah.
I just met somebody yesterday at the party from Salem, Oregon, and they said they moved here just because they watched our videos. What? I freaking love it
too. Yeah,
I love it. Awesome. So yeah, hello, Salem, Oregon versus Las Vegas. I'm sure Salem's great, but it's Vegas. It's Vegas. Come on. Okay.
No place.
What else do we have? Oh, Alexandria clarified. She said yes, they're putting a new strip club over by the practice facility. I did not know.
Oh, so there's gonna be a strip club and shopping.
I mean, it makes perfect freaking sense. Now you can get all of your creature comforts. I will be first in line when they open. I cannot wait to see what kind of a strip club they're gonna put right outside of that area.
I'm excited to see your Vegas Vicky pictures of it.
I'm rolling in. I'm gonna have like the girls next to me. I'm doing my thing. Do my thing. All right.
That's awesome.
Question about getting a mortgage from Steven. He says, my wife has been an RN for 21 years at the same hospital. Can we get a loan without a job yet? We plan to relocate from Wisconsin to Las Vegas this spring. Can you get a loan without a job?
Well, you said she's been an RN for 21 years. So does she still have a job?
Yeah.
So if you're looking to buy a house and then possibly move later, then you're buying it right now as a vacation property.
Yeah,
right?
we've bought as a second home,
So
which
we
we can
bought
totally
as a
do.
second home, which means that you're going to stay there, work that job, and then buy the house, and then later on you can transition when it's easier for you.
Yeah. So I don't think you can get a loan for a home without employment.
Yeah, you need
correct?
to have. Well, you need to have people buy a home without employment all the time because they have employment coming in from maybe their assets,
right?
Or not employment, they have income coming in from their assets, or they have Social Security or retirement or stuff like that. You have to have some kind of income for us to debt ratio you with,
right,
to be able to get a loan. But if you're working there and you're going to move in the future, then you can buy a house where
while you're employed
there as a second home. Like second home / vacation home.
And then when you move here, you can either move here first and then land your job. It just depends on how you want to structure it. But we've done that for a lot of people in the last 2 years.
A lot of people, because they know they ultimately want to come here, so they'll buy now.
And they also, a lot of them even know that they will have no trouble getting a job. They've already had recruiters calling them and whatever. Yeah. So they say, well, let me just secure that I have a place to live first so that I don't have to do all of that at once. So they secure it as a second home first, and then when they finance it sometimes with you to make it a primary residence, right? Yeah.
A lot of people too that are nurses, they'll do traveling nurse jobs and then have their home bases in Las Vegas. So I've seen that happen a lot too.
There's a lot of ways to slice and dice it. Really good question. Thank you for asking.
Very good question.
Highly recommend. If you want, click the link in the description below. I'm going to also paste it actually while we're talking. I'm going to paste it here in the comments, and then I'll pin it to the top so you guys can have that be easy access. If you want to chat with us, guys, we're here. We want to chat with you. I'm going to do that right now. And then I'm going to pin that to the top so you guys can find that. And if you're watching this as a replay, it's right there at the top of the comments box. Thank you so much. We want to slice and dice it for you, based on your circumstance. So I'm sure there's more to that story.
Yeah, there's probably a lot more to your story. Yeah. So we're just kind of giving you the, higher level of it. So let's go through it in detail and see what you can do.
Good question, though. Claudia says, it's been great working with you, Amber, as well as the Cerrone Group. You guys are wonderful. We love you. We're thankful for you. Thank you.
Claudia. Thank you.
Mike Lamp says, my purchase is with Michelle and was recording in the next couple of hours. Michelle is a freaking rock star. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. For anybody who's clicked that link and contacted our team, Michelle Whipperman is our client concierge. She's the person who you will speak to first before we get you all involved. And she also does deals every now and then. And you, Mike, were lucky enough to actually have her be able to be your realtor. We love that you had a great experience. Michelle is one of our absolute gems. We would not be who we are without her.
It really is a gem.
She's incredible. And I'm so grateful. So you're closing today, day before Thanksgiving. I think you're going to have a lot to be grateful for tomorrow. Woo-hoo. Congratulations. Very, very cool. That's awesome. Are the HOA in Aliente are the HOAs in Aliente reasonably priced? Yes, actually they are. And it just depends. Have you
the neighborhood, right?
Yeah, it depends on the neighborhood. It depends on guard gate versus no guard gate, etc.
I think I've done some that are guard gated and some that aren't. So
but I've seen some as low as $13. I've seen some as high as like $150. I mean, I don't think I've seen anything higher than that in that area. I don't think.
I think there's a guard gated one that goes a little bit
higher.
Might
be 200, I think.
But I think it's a age restricted one.
Oh, yeah. I know.
I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Is it in Aliente?
Yep, it is. It is. You're right. So I don't know if that's affordable to you, but in Vegas, I mean, HOAs are pretty reasonable across the board when it comes to that. And they're not like what you would expect maybe in like a California where I think they get really crazy about rules and things like that. It just depends. Depends. Good question. Claudia says, oh my goodness, all kinds of questions. Claudia said, indeed, Michelle is a total rock star. Man, I better call her and tell right now, girl, come on live and start commenting to your people. She's going to love this. Oh, she needs the love. She's such a sweetheart and she's just amazing. Michael Markowitz says, Aliente, El Dorado, Tule Springs, and North Las Vegas. Those three neighborhoods are really good. So back to that question.
Oh, yeah, El Dorado. I forgot about that one.
I did too.
That is a good neighborhood.
Steven says, we currently rent. She is still in full-time working here. So it might be a good opportunity to buy that as a second home like we were talking about that we can get you set up.
Yeah. We can
not even a second, a first home, right?
Well, I think they're in a different state.
Oh, so it'd be an investment property. State?
Yeah. So yeah, like a second home investment. So let's talk and see what works out best for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ron says we're looking beautiful.
Ron.
Thank you, Ron. We love you.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Ryan Bowie says, would home values increase if patio gets enclosed to make it look like a part of the house? Really good question, Ryan. Thank you for bringing that up. I'm going to ask you based on appraisals, but I'm going to give you my take and then you tell me if I'm off. Is that cool?
Okay, yeah.
So we've seen people do this two different ways. A lot of people like to do add-ons to the house, and especially if they come from a place where there's like a lot of bugs. We've had people move here and enclose their patio, not realizing we don't have bugs, right? But if you take over a patio and turn it into a licensed and permitted extension of your home, as in more square footage, and you work with getting permits, and it's actually recorded into the deed of the home so that it's on title that it has that much more square footage, absolutely it'll elevate, because more square footage equals more home. What do you think?
No, exactly. That's all I was going to say.
I got it right.
If it's permitted, yes. If it's not.
Yeah, if you do it yourself, I love you, but no, they're not going to be able to count it. And you may actually have problems with the person trying to buy your home being qualified to buy it or being approved to buy it because it was an unpermitted addition to the home.
Yeah.
So we'll happily answer more questions about that. But that was a great freaking question, Ryan. Thank you. Chelsea says, this was one of my other questions. If we could purchase a home there while we are still working in Hawaii. Absolutely. Same as our other friend who's living in Wisconsin, right?
Yeah. So you would be purchasing as like a vacation property or second home, because you're working in Hawaii. You can't buy it as a primary residence in Las Vegas, being that your job has to be in such a distance, unless you're working from home.
Yeah, if you're working
from home, then you can live anywhere, right? Other than that, if you have to go into your job every day, it would be considered a vacation or second home.
Yes. So it's absolutely possible, just to make this clear for everyone. This isn't just Hawaii. This isn't just Wisconsin. Anybody who lives anywhere in the world, if you want to purchase a home in Las Vegas, you can do it while you live elsewhere. We just have to make sure that you're able to qualify for second home or vacation home or first time home, but it's an investment property, right?
Yeah, the only thing tricky about the second home is you have to qualify for the house you're living in right now, as well as the house that you're going to be buying. So your debt ratio is what we'll want to look at. And obviously credit scores too, but that's the only thing different about like an investment or primary.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that people are asking this question.
I know you guys are asking such great questions.
I love that you're still considering Las Vegas and that you believe us when we tell you it's still possible. We promise you it's still possible. We want to make sure it's going to be on top of your list. Okay. Commendation for Rockin' Robin Robena, the realtor, Mo. Thank you, Mo. Rockin' Robin Robena is one of our newest agents on the team. And what an amazing addition to the team she has made.
She is amazing.
She's a legit awesome realtor and has so much heart for this city and for our amazing clients.
She seems like she's just meant for it.
She's
meant for the team.
Oftentimes I go, are we offending you? Because our team's pretty crass. Are you okay? Because she's so reserved. But oh man, Mo, thank you for giving that shout out. If anybody is watching this that's worked with our team so far, shout those fools out in my live chat here so I can send them over here to get all the love. Let's share them with all the love. This is about gratitude today. We are about Thanksgiving. Thank you. We're grateful for you, Mo. Thank you. Mike says, I love Michelle. She goes above and beyond. Let's see. Do you guys also help renters? Happy Thanksgiving from the Mendoza family in Bakersfield. Hey, Reba. Happy Thanksgiving. So let's talk about renters for a minute. Okay. This has been a roller coaster for me since I started this industry, right? So when I started, I first met a bunch of agents and I was trying to learn the industry, and I would ask other agents, do you work with renters? Many of the agents, and I'm not talking smack, I'm kind of talking smack, but
a little bit.
I mean, a little bit turned their nose in the air and said, no, I would never help a renter. I don't have time. I only get paid this much money. It's like $200 or something, right? And it's the same amount of work as if they're buying a house, which is pretty true, right? The problem I found with that was that leaves a whole group of people in the dark and in the cold doing it on their own, possibly being taken advantage of, and it killed me. So in the beginning of my career, I was absolutely able to help renters, and I did. I helped a lot of renters, and I didn't care about the money. It was just, let me get you into Vegas, let me get you settled. The problem now with helping renters is that the market has shifted and there are genuinely no properties to be rented. It's so,
because I see what the apartments are charging, and I'm like, is there nothing else to rent out there?
Right. Yeah. So we went, yes, we'll help renters. No, we can't help renters. Yes, it's all going to be based on the demand in the market, because we don't want to lure you in and make you think we're going to be able to help you and then create disappointment. We want to just win. So where we are right now is, yes, we are doing our best to help renters, but here's the caveat, and I'm just being very blunt. You have to have stellar credit, because that's all that's being accepted.
Oh, so it's basically the same as buying a house.
It's the same as buying a house. Stellar credit. You have to have stellar work history, and you have to have, really a whole lot of patience.
Everybody else go.
So apartments is where they're going, which is why you're seeing the apartment rents go up, which is really kind of crappy. So yes, we're helping renters. Click the link anyway. Even if you don't have stellar this, stellar that, maybe we can get you on the track to get you there, so that even if you just need to rent, or you might want to even be able to buy, we can get you there. But please click the link. We will put a plan together for you, whether you just want to rent for your life or you just want to buy. But I will say this. A guy that we met with yesterday, his name is Steven, who's a sweet guy that bought a house with us.
Like a sweetheart.
He said to me, I never thought I could be a home owner. He's a flight attendant. He said, I've always been a renter. I'm always going to be a renter my whole life. I just assumed, why would I buy a house? That makes no sense for me. And he said something about one of our videos clicked. He clicked the link anyway. He called and did the phone call. And the whole time he was just waiting for her to say, no, you're not able to do it. And when you told him, heck yeah, you can buy a house, he was floored. His process was not easy because we had the market was shifting and changing right when he was doing this, but he stuck with it with us. He was patient, and he is so proud. He said that he just feels different. Life feels different.
He just said he was crying as he puts up his Christmas tree.
It's his home, and
it makes a difference.
It just I'm going to cry right now if I say too much more, but I just want to say, like, I don't want you guys who think you have to always be renters to assume you have to always be renters. When it comes to buying a house, we want you to do this because it's the best investment you can make for your future. Look at our city growing. Be a part of this growth. Be a part of it now.
Possible. It is possible.
Yeah. We promise. Even if you don't think it's possible, we don't know you. We don't have a face to the name. So call us. Let's look at your information. We don't care.
We do our own thing. So for us to judge is not what we do.
We don't judge. No
we'll
judgment.
Pull what you have, and we'll give you a game plan as to what you need to do. Even if it takes a year or 5 years, let's get you there.
We want to be your friend. We want to be a part of that journey with you. It's really important. And when Steven said that to me yesterday, I said, we're doing it.
He's one that when we closed, he closed earlier in the year. And after I closed, like, I felt so much peace. I was just like, he's the reason why I do what I do.
He's our why.
Like, I forgot and I remembered because of him.
So this is our why, guys. Our why is to help you understand that, Vegas is awesome and buying in Vegas is great. Whether you do either of those things, we don't care. If you move here, you don't move here, whatever. We're grateful for your time, but we're not kidding around when we say it's possible. So don't always assume you have to stay a renter, and don't get scared when we say rent's on the rise. If rent's on the rise, maybe that's all the more reason for you to try to buy, because loans are not on the major rise right now like rent is.
No, I've ran people that are living in apartments, like what the apartment was going to charge, they're buying a pretty nice house.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah, it's like, okay, they could pay $2,200 a month for an apartment, or they could pay $1,800 a month and own the home, right?
Yeah,
like,
but for even the same price.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. So please don't ever put that. Do not put it in the drawer of I'm a renter forever, because we really don't want you to be that. We really think just give it a shot, give it a whirl. Yeah. Let's put a plan together. Okay, I'm off my soapbox again. I do keep that thing handy though, because I like to hop up on it.
I like your soapboxes. They're good. I mean, it's like you practice them in the mirror.
I know. All right, we got a couple more questions, and then we're gonna hop off here because we want you guys to be able to enjoy Thanksgiving. I might go live again tomorrow, just because.
Are you gonna go live?
I might.
Turkey? Are you cooking?
I'm doing a little something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure it out, but I might go live again. So stay tuned. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We'll check a couple more questions here. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, she said she can't find the link to our Hawaii guy. I'm sorry, Sai. I don't know why it's not there. I did just paste it. Just Google Xpand, Xpand Realty, and subscribe to that channel. And there's a couple videos there. Thank you for letting me know. I'll change that description. Oh my goodness. So much love, so much love, so much love. I don't see any more questions. I don't think. There are people saying they're thinking about relocating, which makes me so happy. And they're saying that they love when we speak the truth, including my smack talk about other realtors. I love my real estate community. I love our lender community. And there are some amazing people out there that aren't us that would probably treat you just the same. But I don't know. I'm pretty biased when it comes to knowing that we're doing the right thing by people on an everyday basis, because I lay my head down at night and I go to sleep just fine. So how about you?
I do too. Yeah. It's nice what we're able to do.
We don't know how to be anything but honest.
Honestly, we don't.
We really don't.
It's a blessing and a curse sometimes.
Yeah. If you're my friend or my family, you know this about me. I am a Sagittarius, and I am very blunt and direct and honest, and I love you.
Your time right now too.
About to hit my birthday.
Sagittarius time and birthday time coming up in like what? Less than
December 4th is my birthday. If anybody wants to say happy birthday, it's December 4th, 12/4. I'm not going to tell you the year. You know what I'm going with. So Vegas Vicky and I are neck and neck for that age range there. I guess thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Trying.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Happy
you
Thanksgiving.
Too. I'm so thankful for you though. I really am thankful for my life.
Me too.
It was a blessing.
One of my best friends and one of my just the greatest people I've ever met. So I love you. Happy Thanksgiving from us to you. We hope you guys enjoy your turkey. We hope you're safe. We hope you're filling your belly with a big smile. And follow us on social media. Click the links in the description. We want to talk to you. We want to see you start looking like a wolf instead of a sheep.
Yes.
In the low tide time while people are not paying attention.
Take advantage of
this market. If you are not able to do that, it's okay. We still want to talk to you, and we still want to be your friend. So click that link. and let's get this freaking party started. Yo, right?
Yes.
All right. We'll see you soon.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Bye. All right. I'm ready to go eat some pie. How about you? You want to go eat some pie?
Let's do
We'll
it.
Go eat some pie. Let's go.